All right, hey guys, we're working on a 2006 Dodge Ram dually 3500 crew cab, Cummins diesel automatic transmission. So we were doing a head gasket job. We put some ARP head studs on it, and everything's pretty straightforward there as far as that job goes. We went ahead and went to go fire this thing up, and nothing on the key at all. So obviously we come through and we suspect it to be the relay. Well, I test the relay on the bench, relay works fine. Okay, so I come over here where the relay plugs in. Okay, we got power here, we got power there, and this has no ground. Well, this is supposed to receive ground from the neutral safety switch on the transmission. So, okay, well, on a Dodge they call it a range sensor, but it's a neutral safety switch. So I go down here, all right? Here we are. There is your range sensor, neutral safety switch right there. Whatever you want to call it, have fun. All right, that's the guy. So I get a new one. I put them in there, nothing. Still doesn't work. Okay, fine. So then I want to figure out which one of these, I don't know how well you can see it, I want to figure out which one of those is ground. So I hook my test light up there to the positive terminal on the battery. I run it down here. I put the transmission in park. I touch each one of these spade connectors on that range sensor, and it ends up being the last one. So that's going to be the most rearward, on the vehicle. So that was grounded. So then I went ahead and I shifted it into reverse. Ground went away. Shifted it in neutral. Ground came back. So I knew that one was the one that was grounding out to allow it to start on the starter relay. The reason why I know that is inside the transmission here, you can't really see it because the pan's on, but inside of here there's a little rooster comb, and it works back and forth when you shift your transmission in and out of gear. On that rooster comb, it has a little plastic cover on it. There's two spots on the rooster comb that are exposed, and there's a metal contact on each one of those spots. This little range sensor, it plunges in and out. It's spring loaded. And that rooster comb is curved. So as it goes through the gear selector, it pushes that range, that plunger in and out. And when it links up with those two contacts, one of them's neutral, one of them's park, and it grounds it out, allowing power to go to your starter relay. Okay, so then I went ahead and I hooked this up. All right, this was not getting ground. We went ahead and we hooked up to that port right there, and we weren't getting the test light to light up at all. All right, so then I went ahead and I cut this. I clipped my little alligator clippy on there. I ran that all the way up top. All right, we're gonna go right back up there right now so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, run this all the way back up here. I'm gonna hold that out of the way. Okay, and I went ahead and I cut into that wire. You see how we got both ends of the wire hooked up to the clip? That's for a reason, because not only do we need to get ground from the range sensor going up to the relay, but downstream of this, it also grounds out something else inside of the truck, which I'm not 100% sure of what it grounds out because I don't have a schematic, but I do know I tried to do it without that hooked up, and you won't get the little box to illuminate around park or neutral. So you got to have both of these hooked up, which is fine. So later on what I'm going to do, so I'm going to route this all nice, and I'll wire it all in, solder it and everything with some shrink wrap, make it all look bitchin'. The end of this, that goes all the way down to the transmission, we're going to go ahead and cap that off, and we'll put it all nice, again, with some shrink wrap and everything, make it legit. But basically now, if you come over here, we're going to go ahead and show you a little test. We're going to hook up the battery. Hook that one up, Dom. Dom's hooking up that battery over there. This one's up. All right, so now, one more thing. Hold that camera. We got to hook up the dang relay, otherwise we're gonna have nothing. All right, gotta hook this up. Okay, relay's plugged in, batteries are hooked up. All right, we're gonna come on over here, open up the truck. You see, we've been working on this for a while. You see all this torn apart down here? It's crazy talk. Didn't ever have to do that. Okay, you can look at the dash. And we've been kind of working this. That's hilarious. And we're back. All right, so you guys probably saw I unplugged it down there, and I came up here to show you that I got the box around park, and that all the damn boxes were gone. I'm like, what the hell's going on? All right, so now as you can see, we got park, reverse, neutral, all the goodies, okay? Sometimes that rooster comb gets caught, which it actually needs to be replaced. I don't know if you noticed that. Let me show you again. Dom, you're gonna have to come hold this camera. Hold that camera right there. I'm gonna try and gotta push the brake so I can shift it. Okay, so you see it goes in reverse. Now if I go up gentle in the park, we get nothing. You see that? That's because the rooster comb, that little plastic I was telling you about, is worn out. Okay, but if I go up hard with it, look at that. It skips right over that little you know, the metal's kind of hanging it up, the plastic's hanging it up, and it skips right over it. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to pull down the valve body. I want to turn off the keys so I don't freaking kill the battery. Forget about it. Anyway, you want to pull down the valve body. You want to replace the rooster comb with a new one, so that way it operates smoothly. It doesn't get hung up at all. But anyway, there you go, man. Your truck won't start. You think it's the relay. You change the relay. It's not the relay. You change the range sensor. It's not the range sensor. You're scratching your head. Here it is. That damn wire that goes from the relay to the range sensor, it's not, it's shorted somewhere, so you're not getting ground all the way up to the relay. So I hope it helps you out. If it does, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe. All right, and say hi to Dom. Look at you. What's up, buddy?